Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about how do we gather the feedback from our forms and take a look at them. So let's go ahead and get started. So when we create our forms, users fill them out. We of course have the option to be able to gather all of the results that our users have been providing for us. There's a number of different ways in which we're able to get that data, but the process of getting there is pretty straightforward. Within the site administration section, right, we'll head over to the forms area that we've been to a few times. And from there, select the options button that lines up with the form that we want to gather the data for, and then decide to either take a look at the data itself. We can then export the data, or we can also delete some of the data, assuming that the data is not relevant or maybe entered improperly. Or one of the powerful features here is the ability to export the results. We can export them in a number of different file formats: CSV, JSON, XLS, and XML. So whatever format best suits our needs. Now, when we're going through forms, one of the things that we may want to do in order to make sure that the results in the data that we gather is proper and correct is to ensure that validation is there. Right? Validation makes sure that the data that's being entered within the fields is correct according to whatever standards or options we've set. So some of the fields that we can enable validation for are text fields and numeric fields. Right? If we have the fear of bots or AI filling out the forms and not providing true data, one of the ways that we can prevent that is through a CAPTCHA. So we can enable a CAPTCHA so that a user has to confirm that they are indeed a human being before submitting their results. So let's do a quick knowledge check here. Feel free to fill this out on your own. Pause the video, and once you're ready, go ahead and click play. So form entries are forms that have been filled out by users. Validation is available for two types of fields: the text field and the numeric field. And finally, CAPTCHAs prevents bots from submitting forms. That wraps it up for this video, and I will see you in the next video.